Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at a brand new product from Tonor. Now, I've done a couple reviews on Tonor microphones, and this new product that they have is a brand new RGB boom arm. Now, I know you can't see much from the box here. There's not much on the box at all. So we're gonna get this unboxed set up, put the TC40 on there, which is their newer RGB gaming microphone, and get a look at what this all offers. So let's jump into the unboxing now. Okay, so inside the box, what do we have here? Inside of the box, let's get this opened. So as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward boom right in your face, pun intended. So here you are, the T90 RGB boom arm from Tonor. There's the manual there that shows you how to set this up, and also the raceways to run the cables. Obviously, there's gonna need to be a power source because this is that has RGB, so it's gonna have to run. So here is a USB-C to USB-A or USB-A to USB-C. This is the part that contacts the desk. Right there. Oh, it looks like it has an extended microphone or headphone clamp there where you can sit the headphones on the outside. That's pretty cool, so I'll set that there as well. So this is the top part that the boom arm goes down into. Tighten it there with that mechanism right there. That's how you tighten it there. Now this has a metallic, like gray type look to it with, it looks like a yellow, it's kind of a goldish, I guess a dark gold color there, mustard almost in between. This is, the bones of it is made of metal, so that the rails are metal, but the outside here is plastic. Yeah, and then it has, for as far as the raceways, there is slides to basically run the raceways, run the cables through, and you can take those off there and then run those. Oh, look at that. Has that nice gold look on the inside there in case you decide to keep these off. So that's kind of cool. And then that's where you plug in the mic power there, or the RGB at the bottom, USB-C down there, but this is where the bass goes into the desk, and so it hides that really well. Okay, so we have it all set up now. And as you can see, this thing looks really, really good. The interesting thing about it is that the outside of it, like I said, is a plastic makeup there, but the frame or structure of this is metal, and it's solid. All of the areas light up, so each part of the arm lights up, as you can see, and it has this rainbow effect here. And then the Tonor symbol lights up right there at the apex of the arm there. As far as the weight capacity, this is a pretty heavy all metal microphone that they have, the TC40, and it's holding it just fine. The really interesting thing about this is that there are no adjustments, as you can see, on the arm there. There are no adjustments there. And so it adjusts itself quite simply by moving, and it stays where you put it. So that's a really nice feature. Like, there is no arms to mess with, no thumb screws and different things like that. It literally sits where you put it, and then from there you have to adjust the microphone to fit where you want that. To change the color, you tap the inside of the arm right there, and it changes the color between the different options of the arm there. And so that's I mean, that's sweet. This thing, I mean, this is a really, really solid arm. It looks really good. It's bright too. Like the camera, because all of the lights in the room and having to have this on, you're probably not going to be able to see how bright this is. But this is pretty bright. Let me see. Amazon, Alexa, turn off studio. And so let's see if you can get some real RGB. I got one light on ahead up top, but let's see if you can get some decent RGB there, because this is pretty bright and you just can't see it. So my final thoughts on the T90 RGB boom mic arm stand is I like it. I like it a lot. The frame being underneath, like I said, is metal and solid, and the outer body, it hides the cables really, really well. I mean, you can barely even see these cables sitting there, and I don't even have them put away. I just have them kind of hanging over the edge of the desk right there because of the setup here. This wouldn't be a final spot for this, right? But the RGB on this is really bright. The touch controls work really well. You can even hold it down for 3 seconds to turn off the RGB. And so if you don't want the RGB on all the time, as you can see, that RGB is off. The build quality is really good. It holds 2.2 kilograms, so it holds all of your, bigger, not all, it's gonna hold most of your microphones, including the SM7B, some of those heavier microphones such as those. The adjustments here, you can't beat that. Not having to turn the screw and different things like that to adjust it. I really, really like that. And so all in all, this is a really great product, and especially for the price of 80 bucks, I think this is definitely something that a lot of people would like on their desk. It's gonna fit in most setups, depending on if you have a gamer aesthetic or a minimalist type setup. Even in those, because you can turn that RGB light off and it's very square, straight lines, I think it looks really good. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is this something that you're willing to put on your desk? Would you put RGB in your mic boom, in your boom mic arm stand? What's your thoughts on that? As always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.